Hey everybody, it's Reckless. It is July 31st, 2015, and it also is a Friday, which means that it is week 47 of Xur. So Xur's actually at the reef this week, in the same area he always is, because he doesn't spawn anywhere else on the reef. So over here in this little building, well, this little area, and it's pretty funny, a couple things. So, we just start with the Curios. We have Pulse Rifle, Scout Rifle, and Sniper Rifle Telemetry. You pop one of those bad boys that'll help upgrade those types of weapons faster. We have Plasma Drive, Emerald Coil. Emerald Coil reads a strangely tuned drive that produces a greenish contrail on the boost. Both Plasma Drive and Emerald Coil permanently upgrades and equip Rare Sparrow to improve speed and durability. Then we have Heavy Ammo Synthesis. You get 5 for 1 strange coin. Then we get your Material Exchange of the Motor Light. You get 2 for 1 strange coin. As for the exotic gear, we have the no backup plans for the Titan. You have a base defense of 369 and defense of 402. You have a base light of 36 and light of 42. You have a base strength of 97 and an end strength of 103. It's pretty low on the stats, I guess. For the perks of this, you have increased the duration of force barrier, increased melee attack speed, increased weapon speed, increased reload speed with special weapons. There are plenty of better exotics out there, but if you don't have this, I suggest, you get it just for a collection type thing, but it's not something that you really need. Next piece of exotic gear is the Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter class. It has a base defense of 451 and defense of 491. It has a base light of 36 and light of 42. Has a base strength of 100 and strength of 106. The perks on this read: grenade hits restore melee energy, more super energy from non-guardian kills, and radar remains visible while aiming primary weapon. So this is a nice little PvP thing to have. But just like the no backup plans, there are better. But if you are an exotic collector, I suggest you get it. The next exotic we have are the Claws of Ahamkara for the Warlock. It has a base defense of 369. It has a end defense of 402. It has a base light of 36 and light of 42. It has a base discipline of 55 and discipline of 58. It has a base strength of 64 and strength of 68. Perks on this read: gain an additional charge for all Warlock charged melees, increase reload speed with special weapons, and increase melee attack speed. It's pretty cool. It is definitely a PvP piece of armor. However, just like the other two, there are better to use, or at least in my opinion, they are. So again, if you don't have this, I suggest you just grab it if you're a collector. If not, you could pass on it. The weapon of the week, which is extremely hilarious, is the Suros Regime. Raise your hand if you want this. Come on, raise your hand. Nobody raised their hand? So, if you did indeed raise your hand, congratulations. I would still get it, given that when the Taken King comes out, there might be, there is going to be a buff to auto rifles. However, I don't think it's a very significant buff. I will put a link in the description below. That way you can see most of the changes currently that will be happening for the Taken King. I'll put that in the description below, as I just said. The base attack for this is 334 and attack of 365. Fire rate's great, impact's nice, range is okay, stability is great, reload's great, magazine of 33 is pretty nice. Perks on this are the bottom half of each magazine deals bonus damage and has a chance to return health when dealing damage, and also when zoomed, this weapon fires slower, but causes additional damage. So, if you do not have a Suros Regime, or you just want to get another one for a different character, like I said earlier, given the fact that auto rifles will get a buff during the Taken King. I suggest you get it. However, also with that said, Xur could sell this sometime later, you know, going towards the start of the Taken King. But we actually don't know how much auto rifles are actually going to be that good in PvP. But we will know once the Taken King comes out. Next we have Exotic Shard. You get 1 Exotic Shard for 7 strange coins. And the engram of the week is the Helmet engram. You get one exotic helmet engram for 23 motes of light. I really have nothing to do with motes of light, so we're just gonna grab these two. I'm gonna grab 2 of these real quick, or just one. But since everything is extremely close, I'll grab a second one in just a second. Let me come up here, drop something in here. That was my little puppy. So we're gonna grab those 2.
Go well on your hunt.
Gonna go to the new Cryptarch guy. I probably guess I could have just went that way.
Warlock, right? I've tried to research the border. I prefer not to be shot at in the first place. Back to the shooting.
So we got a Helmet Immol's Light and the Acleophase Symbiote. Helmet Immol's Light is for the Titan. Whoops. Helmet Immol's Light is for the Titan. And Acleophase Symbiote is for the Hunter class. Both I see have low stats, so I'll probably just get rid of them. But that is Xur for week 47. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments below. This is Reckless, and I will see you guys later.